Hi, my name is Neil O'Brien. I'm a profit strategist. And as you might see on that money tree behind me, what I love doing is helping businesses find more sales and profitable sales. I've done a lot of work with engineers and architects and QSs over the years. And what I'm going to do now in the short videos, I'm going to take you through some examples of how I did that. How did I find the extra sales and profits in those businesses and put more money into their bank account, which is something we all love, of course. So here you go. I've got actually 8 steps that I used to add 250,000 sales to your engineering business this year. Now, I'm not going to take you through all 8. I've just picked out a few of them to take you through just to illustrate the kind of work I do. Now, the first one is traffic lights. If you're an engineer or architect, I'm sure you know the experience of projects going over and extra hours pouring in. I have a system that will help you spot it soon so you can address it and try and minimize those extra hours pouring into projects. Selling price, I've got some really good ways of looking at pricing to optimize your charge out rates. Cross-sell matrix, the easiest, quickest way to grow your sales is sell more to your existing customers and clients and developers. Referrals complaints, how you can create a new sales team by tapping into your clients' network. 80-20, how to identify your most profitable whale clients and sell more to them. Every business has whales and sardines. You want to know who they are and sell more to them. And then once you know who they are, you want to, when you're going chasing new work, you want to chase the whale and not the sardine. Referral partners, for many engineers, it could be architects, it could be QSs, planners, how to build relationships with those people so you get a flow of referrals for years to come. And how to set up your own network group for even more referrals. Okay, the one I'm going to start with is what I call traffic light systems and spot those overrun projects as quickly as you can. Now, I'm sure if you're estimating the nature of your business is you have to quote for a job, tender, put in a price, and either, there's an assumption in there, either you work out the hours or you're given a price and there's hours in there. So there's a quoted number of hours per project, like this one here, 540 hours quoted. There's 230 gone in. So there's 43% of the hours gone. The only problem is the project is only 25% complete. And I'm sure you know this experience. So what I help engineers and architects and other similar businesses do is put in a traffic light system. You can see here, reds are over, the orange are around, and the greens are positive. So with the traffic light system, what you do is you put it in place and you can spot those potential overruns as soon as possible, so you can go and find out what's happening here. Is it internal? Is it the client? Has the spec changed? What's causing it? But you can spot it early and try and minimize. This is a brilliant system and report. You can review this weekly. You can review it monthly. Find out where the projects are going over. Find out the root cause and go and do something about it. Okay, it's a brilliant report. Now, selling price. I have 7 different methods you can use to optimize your pricing. I went through this very recently with an engineer. We looked at the costs have gone up. So we looked at his costs. You have to build those into your selling price. We looked at his competitor rates. He was a bit out of kilter there. We looked at his pricing on some of his most profitable jobs and other jobs. I ended up tweaking his pricing and it added 186,000 onto his sales. And because of the price increase, charge out rates, that went straight onto their profits, 186,000 extra profit. Now, whales and sardines, I mentioned earlier on. Every business has profitable jobs and clients, and you have the other ones where the overruns happen on. And unfortunately, you could lose your shirt in some of those jobs. Now, here's an engineer I worked with. This is here's the before the 80-20. They actually had 3 very profitable projects in the previous year. These are profits, smallish profits down to break even. Unfortunately, all these ones below the line were loss makers. Some of them were public jobs, doing work in hospitals and schools. Unfortunately, sometimes appear down here. So we went and changed that mix. What do? You sell more to your existing whales. Those 3, we grew our sales with those clients, those developers, and we found more just like them. So come back here to the previous slide. You can see that was about 45. So, look, it had grown to 66, 67. So we grew our profits with existing whales and we added some new ones and minimized the sardines. So what did that all mean for that business over a 12-month period? The sales went up 24%. However, the profits went up over 100% because they didn't end up with more projects, but they ended up with more whales, more profitable projects, and less sardines. So here's a kind of, oops, you can book a call with me. Book a call with me. There's my details, Neil O'Brien at quantum.ie. Love to have a chat. There's no cost for an initial exploratory chat. And I'd love to talk to you. Thanks for listening.